The problem is we've been waiting on a response from the EU for quite some time. There was a command paper issued in July. When we got to the end of the summer, we were told that there hadn't really been any engagement at all about this issue. And all the while, those of us who are UK citizens living in Northern Ireland are still living under the iniquitous protocol, which is causing real damage to the economy. And if you look back, and I have the command paper here from July, then it said, back in July, remember, the impact of the protocol has been profound, economically, politically, socially and commercially. So the question is, why are we waiting? Why are we not dealing with this? Surely we need to get on with it. If not this week, when?
I think there is a fair point about trying to do it in a kind of joined up way with the EU, but they, as Paul rightly highlighted, they haven't exactly been playing softball. They've been playing incredible hardball, and I don't think they've really recognised the implications on people in Northern Ireland.
No, absolutely.
You know, we're not talking about abstract concepts here. We're talking about the day-to-day lives of people.
Yeah, there is actually a much bigger agenda here. I remember, post-Brexit, I remember the Sinn Féin representatives in the European Parliament, both from the Republic and indeed from Northern Ireland as well, I mean, being feted regular meetings with Monsieur Barnier. And without being conspiratorial about it, I think actually Barnier and others would like to break the United Kingdom. They would see that as a suitable punishment for daring to vote for Brexit. And isn't it interesting that as it's become more and more difficult for goods from England, Wales and Scotland to go to Northern Ireland, it's become much easier for goods from the Republic of Ireland to go into Northern Ireland. And now we get this talk about the all-Irish economy. All right? And I think this has been the plan from the very beginning. And I'd love to see Article 16 triggered. But I do think one of the problems that we've really got here, Arlene, is it all comes down to one word: France. Because the French, not just furious, Macron, not just furious for Brexit, furious about the AUKUS deal and their 20th century submarine technology being replaced by the American and our 21st century. But you've got the fishing dispute. And the fishing dispute this week, I mean, it's astonishing. We've allowed 1,700 EU boats into our national waters, and just because a few boats tried to pull the wool over our eyes by applying to fish up to the 6-mile line, yet in the case of these couple of dozen, they'd never been there before. We now have the French threatening to blockade British goods, to cut the electricity supply off to Jersey. So I now see the Northern Ireland Protocol as part of a much bigger confrontation that we've got coming up with France. And, you know, will the Prime Minister trigger Article 16 if he thinks British goods are going to get blocked at French ports? And that, I think, is what this now comes down to.